This is the most I've ever felt like an artist. This is my gold record moment.
I'd also like to shout out all the students, artists, and fellow inductees that have worked so incredibly hard to give their creative gifts to the world, making the world so much better in the process.
The feeling you get when you create something, either all alone or with other people, that feeling that is indescribable. That feeling that we want to recreate over and over again.
To other students that may be listening or worried that they're not doing enough, is this crazy? Should I be doing this? Do it, because if it's your passion, it's gonna always lead you back.
Anything is possible, and never let go of what drives you to become a better creator.
In the beginning of your career, it's really about saying yes to every job that comes your way, because you never know what's going to lead to the next thing.
To all the future students and the current students, keep working. You can do it.
usually accustomed to some applause. It's not genuine when you have to solicit. My name's Kyle. I serve as the Vice President of Education here at the Los Angeles Film School. First off, happy holidays, okay? Happy holidays to all of you. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you for, some of you making a long trip to be here today. Unbeknownst to you, you already gave me a gift because due to the graduation happening today, I had to delay my travels to go spend time with my in-laws. So for that, thank you, okay? Hopefully they're not watching the live stream right now. Sorry. Just had an opportunity to meet all of the graduates, and I'm gonna tell you something that you already know. This is a fantastic group of human beings. I mean, listening to their stories, yeah. Their stories, the perseverance, the diligence, the focus, and the support that they've had from all of you, in this room. That's why we're here today. So please join me in welcoming and honoring our graduating class of December 2024. So in the spirit of the holidays, you gave me a gift today, right? So I'm gonna give you a gift, okay? It's a homework assignment. Yeah, that's when all the phones pull out, they're going, oh, what are you talking about, Kyle? So they're going, we just had a great conversation. Now you're giving us a homework assignment, okay? But I'll be kind. We'll give you an extension. So like December 26th, due date, okay? No penalty, no 10% off, all right? Yeah, a little stocking stuffer for you right there. In conversation, listening to your stories, a lot of you talked about how just, fast this goes by, whether you're in 36, 32, 20, 18, month programs. It feels like you just started, yesterday. And today's gonna go by even faster. It really, truly is. Now, I asked all of you, I was like, do you want the short version of this program or the long? And you were undecided, okay? So we're gonna go with the long one. It'll be 6 hours, all right? But it's going by rapidly, and today's gonna be a blur. I know some of you are traveling from out of state, and you're gonna spend, the weekend here in LA. And here's the homework that I wanna give you. It's just take a moment for yourself. This week, next week, it's gonna be hectic. I know it'll be hectic for me in New York with the in-laws. So I'm gonna take many moments for myself, right? But take a moment, and I just want you to kind of reflect, have an introspective, reflective moment for yourself, okay? And you're gonna hear a lot of speeches today that have the theme about the journey that you've been on and the steps that you've taken, okay? So I'd like to take you back to orientation. I see the faces, you're going, oh, wait, what really got you think back, orientation, okay? Some of the campus-based students, you were here in this actual, physical space, this theater for, that day one with your LA Film School experience. For others, you were in Illinois, you were in Texas, you were in Georgia, you were in North Carolina, right? And you were doing your online orientation, okay? But this homework assignment is, I just want you to reflect back on, who were you back then? What were your goals professionally and academically speaking? What did you want to achieve? What were your kind of objectives and ideal outcomes from attending, the Los Angeles Film School? And then I want you to kind of fast forward to that present, okay? And think back about how much growth and development that you've had over this period of time. All the work that you put in, the support that you've had internally from faculty and staff and administrators, the support that you've had. But also give yourself a lot of credit and a lot of kudos. Again, listening to your stories of that perseverance and that diligence. You were driving to campus 2, 3, 4 times, going from like Pasadena, Inglewood, that sort of thing. For the online students, the challenges that it presents just, generally being in an online type of program and trying to find your identity and find your community. And you did it. Some of you were, working full-time, you were working part-time, spouse, child, children. I mean, you had a lot that was going on. So give yourself credit on that one. Be selfish, have that moment today or in the next few days, okay? Then write it down. What do you say, 25 pages? 25, yeah, give or take, yeah. APA style, let's get some references, citations in there, okay? All of you turn it into Charlie. Charlie will get those evaluated and graded by the 27th, okay? But you got to do this. I mean, this is part of the graduation. Or this is a tradition that we started about 18 months ago here at the LA Film School, all right? But I want you to have that moment. And then we want you to go out there, okay? Think about that growth and development, what you've learned, the passion, following your bliss, whatever industry that you're going into. Go out there, have a great time. Have some experiences, that continuing education, that intellectual curiosity. Challenge yourself, learn more, all right? But as part of that hero-shero's journey in mythology, is you go out there and you kind of acquire this wisdom and this knowledge and education in that field, in that industry. Come on back. We want you to come back. We want you to return. Share that wisdom and knowledge and experience with our students, working with career development, alumni relations, serve on panels, guest lecture, a class session. If you go out there, get about 4 years of wonderful industry experience, I'll bring you back and hire you as an instructor, right? No, I really will. I need more instructors, okay? So, but do that, all right? Because having that conversation with each of you this morning and listening again to your respective story, it is such an inspiration, not only to me, but the current students and then the future students. Because right after the holiday, we will have the next orientation session. That next cohort will be coming in, okay? And unbeknownst to them, your story is an inspiration to all of them, okay? And I look forward to sharing that with those next students at that next orientation, okay? Now it's my honor to introduce a wonderful colleague that's been at the school for a number of years and has served in a number of different roles at the institution, but has always been with that student-centric approach. So this is our program director for the film department, Charlie Kangangas.
Thank you, Dr. Woody. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, families. Welcome, graduates. As Dr. Woody said, my name is Charles Kanganis. I'm the program director of film. Film encompasses the Writing for Film and Television program, which we have a number of our faculty here with us today, the digital filmmaking program online, and the film program on ground. My journey to this point as program director started in 2009. Your journey, graduates, began with a question. And it might have been posed to you from somebody here with you today. A parent, a grandparent, a mentor, a teacher, a friend, a sibling. It might have happened when you were 4, or in some cases, 54. And that is, what do you want to be when you grow up? At that time, you might have said a doctor, a lawyer. You might have said a police officer, a fireman, a nurse. Could have been a OBGYN delivering a baby today. It's a beautiful sound. Myself, it was third base for the New York Yankees. Obviously, that didn't work out. But other things did work out for me in this industry. Then there was what you needed to do to make a living, to support yourself, to support your family, job after job. In some cases, to serve our country. And thank you for your service, our military that are here today graduating. Thank you very much for your service. Sacrifice is an integral part of the military. Sacrifice is an integral part of the film industry, of the recording industry, of animation, of entertainment business. Buckminster Fuller once said, the moment you choose to do what you really want to do in life, it's a different kind of life. I'm going to speak to our writing for film and television students and our film students a little bit, though it relates to the recording school students and anybody who's done any writing. You had what's called an inciting incident in your journey. An inciting incident is defined by the moment that happens in a character's life that sets them on a path of change, that sets them on a new journey of discovery. Each of you have your own inciting incident that brought you here today. It might have been looking at something on TikTok or something on Instagram. It could have been when you got off the freeway at sunset and saw a sign that said, the Los Angeles Film School this way. And as you drove right past Netflix, you came to our campus. It might have come from one of your support team here with you, seeing you all the way through to graduation. When they looked at you and they said, your passion for drawing is fantastic. These characters you're coming up with are amazing. Your passion for writing. I've never seen a poem like this before. I've never seen lyrics like this before. Your passion for business. That made you take that first step to join us here at the Los Angeles Film School. That's the inciting incident. Each of you have your own. I'm going to continue in screenwriting analogies and go to the first act, Act 1. As Dr. Woody said, that began here in this room for many of you on campus, your orientation, where you met your program managers and program directors. We call it a handoff here. Your admissions reps, Erica Braun, who brought you into the programs here, hands off to Dr. Kyle Woody, and we welcome you into education here on your first day of orientation. Then you have your breakout sessions with Amber Steek, or Rob Degladio, Marley Rodriguez, or myself, or Heather Blackmore, where you learn about the program in detail. You learn what we expect of you, and our program managers and program directors heard from you what you expected from us. I'm going to thank you, first of all, for something, because along your journey over the past 36 months, 18 months, you did surveys every month. Do you remember those surveys? Every month you did surveys, from your first class to your last class. I remember looking at a survey, because I look at all of them for my programs, and somebody wrote, I don't know why I'm filling out this survey, nobody's going to read this anyway. Not only do we read it, but we meet with faculty, we go over the positive, we go over the negative, we go over shaping each course, each program, thanks to you. So thank you very much for doing that for 3 years, 18 months. We really appreciate your efforts to help us deliver to you the best education we can. Your first act, challenging. New collaborators, new people, new friends, new software. We throw a lot at you every month. Each month, you take it in, you process. If you don't get it then, you pick it up the next month. Your first academic year. You might have started to create some projects, forge through with some collaborations, some people you became of like mind and wanted to work with. Then your second academic year, what I like to call Act 2. You might have felt confident in some of your skills that you were learning, and maybe you stepped into the workplace, got on a few professional sets, or got on some master's program sets at other universities, PA'd somewhere, or gone into a recording session just to see what happens in the real world. You might have stepped away to take care of yourself or to take care of a loved one. Your second academic year, like most Act 2s in screenwriting, is a little bit longer, has a lot more progressive complications. You stood that challenge. You didn't give up. Your determination, your drive that got you here today. And then Act 3, your third academic year. Most students share with me, as Kyle mentioned, flies by. I don't know how it flies by. I don't know how it's over. I don't know how this is it. This is my last class. This is my last assignment. This is my last day. This is the end. For us here at the Los Angeles Film School, it is not the end. It's just a new beginning. And for you and your careers, it's a new beginning. A lot of Hollywood movies have sequels. Some really good, some maybe they shouldn't have done. Moana 2 was set to be a direct-to-video on Disney+. It was testing so well, now I think it hit, somebody tell me, 2 billion worldwide? Something ridiculous like that? They changed, they pivoted. You will have to do that in your careers as well. The most exciting event that happened for me in my career was the first time I saw my name on a screen. The first time. Now, not all of you will be Grammy-nominated artists, like our keynote speaker today, that I'll introduce shortly. Not all of you will hold an Academy Award, like Philip Blade for Sound of Metal, graduate of the Los Angeles Film School, Recording School. But if Buckminster Fuller is right, and you stay in this business, the one thing I can guarantee you is you will have a different kind of life. And you will see your name up there, or in a liner note, with many, many artists, many, many professionals, many, many people in the industry who write, direct, distribute, produce content. It might be for the small screen, it might be for the big screen. But no matter what screen it's on, it's something you will have to be proud of. And we will continue to be proud of you. I can tell you this business is not fair. It's far more lucky when you're prepared than fair. But the work ethic that got you here today, starting at the bottom of the hill with every new project, will carry you through to tomorrow. We don't get you jobs, but we sure help put you in position to be hired. And work begets work. It's you and your personality and your friendships that will help you move from job to job to job. We don't know what the landscape will be like. Part-time work, full-time work, independent contractors. But when you're doing your passion, it is a different kind of life. We are proud of you at the Los Angeles Film School, proud of your determination that got you here today. And we will continue to be part of your successes of tomorrow. Congratulations, graduates. It's my privilege to bring up our keynote speaker today, Mark Keitel-Lowe. Mark Keitel-Lowe is an audio engineer. He's a graduate of the Los Angeles Film School. And just last week, we hung a platinum album over at the recording school for Black Panther, the Grammy-nominated platinum album and Oscar-nominated film for Best Picture in 2019 and Oscar-nominated soundtrack. Mark is an entrepreneur as well. As an audio engineer, he's an innovator in his industry. He's been in the industry for 19 years. He is a sought-after professional. His studio, Low Key Studio, I love that name, Low Key Studio in South LA, is a place where he nurtures his future thinking about audio engineering and the future of audio engineering and what he brings to it. So it's my privilege to bring up Mark Keitel-Lowe. Mark, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Charlie. Woo. Good morning, graduates, faculty, families, friends. It's an honor to be up here today. I've never done anything like this. But I don't see just a room of graduates. I see new colleagues, creative minds, and future leaders of an industry that thrives on passion and innovation. 20 years ago, I was sitting right where you are now, full of hope, excitement, and perhaps some uncertainty of what happens next. Back then, I had the foundation that you have today, a foundation built on dreams, education, and a little bit of experience. As time passes, I continue to learn so much, observe the constants, the principles that remain true regardless of the era, the project, or the technology. Today, I want to share 3 of those principles that have shaped my journey and may even guide yours. 1, become a lifelong student. Your education does not end today. You are equipped with a degree, yes. But this industry, like the art we create, is dynamic and always evolving. Your greatest tool is not just the camera in your hand or the software on your computer, it's your mind. Treat it as a powerful, limitless resource it is, open to continuous learning. New technologies are always constantly reshaping the way we tell our stories. From advancement in AI to constantly groundbreaking visual effects. In this field where staying stagnant simply isn't an option. To thrive, you must stay curious, read, experiment, collaborate, gain mentorship, and never stop asking questions. If you commit to being a lifelong student, you'll always be one step ahead, and you'll find inspiration in places you never imagined. Number 2, know your worth. Now let's talk about something that's both a challenge and an opportunity, knowing your worth. Our industry has an ugly side, one where undervaluing creative work is far too common. I can't tell you how many times I've heard things like, if you do this mix for free, I'll introduce you to so-and-so. Or if you do this now, I'll pay you next time. No, just know. You've invested your time, your money, your energy into becoming the artist you are today. You know your drive, you know your quality of work. Don't let anybody take advantage of that. This is not about arrogance, it's about respect for yourself and for your craft. Set your standards, hold to them, and remember, saying no to the wrong opportunities opens the door to the right ones. Your worth isn't negotiable, and this industry will respect you when you respect yourself. And number 3, let the universe in. Lastly, let's talk about something a little more intangible, but no less important, letting the universe in. The possibilities are endless, but opportunities won't always look the way you expect them to. Sometimes the universe whispers instead of shouts. Be open to those whispers. Trust that the dots will connect. Even if you can't see the full picture now, by letting the universe in, You're inviting creativity, serendipity, and growth to be part of your journey. Believe me when I say, the opportunities will find you if you're open to them. As you leave this auditorium today, know that you're not just a graduate of LA Film School. You are a creator, an innovator, and a storyteller. You have the tools, the vision, and the determination to shape the future of this industry. Remember to stay curious, stand firm on your worth, and remain open to all that the universe has to offer. This is your time, and I cannot wait to see the stories that you will tell and the worlds you will create. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. But really, what was it like to work with Kendrick Lamar? That's what we really want to know. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for those words. And now it is my privilege to introduce the president of the Los Angeles Film School, Ms. Tammy Elliott, who could not be with us today, but she does have some words of wisdom for our graduates.
Hello, graduates. I'm Tammy Elliott, and as the Los Angeles Film School's president, you must know that this is one of my favorite days. I'm so happy to be here with you today, and we are all so very proud of you for successfully completing what you set out to do, and that was and is to pursue your passion. Against all odds, you leaned in, remained focused, adapted, and stayed the course. And here we are, celebrating you alongside of your family and loved ones and in support of you and your dream. Many of you have longed for a time in which you could create something meaningful with purpose, something fun to bring joy into people's lives, or something true to promote a deeper understanding. You now have the tools, you have the language, and you have honed your craft. Now, we talk a lot about the changes in technology, which has altered the way that we create content and consume content, and no one can argue that fact. But there's another way to look at this. Throughout all of the technological advancements, there rings one fundamental truth that has never changed, and that is, even though the tools may change, or the channels may expand or contract, there'll always be a need for music. A need for art, a need for a story, and a story told in many different shapes and forms, through film, through video, on a stage, through animation, inside a business proposal or a pitch, in the words of a script or a song. And now more than ever, our planet is in need of your stories, your creative, and your vision. Now, I've spent the better part of 3 decades in the higher education arena, specifically higher education devoted to the entertainment and media industries, and worked alongside thousands of graduates and industry professionals over the course of those years. I believe that in addition to the one fundamental truth that there will always be a need for creative, I have also come to learn that there are a few fundamental truths in the pursuit of your career, whether it's your first step or your next step. As you move into your tomorrows, know that your path will experience constant external forces of change. A response to change that I would recommend to you is to continue to learn your craft throughout your career. Always be a student. Change with change. Your ability to adapt and to continue to learn will be one of your superpowers that can sustain your career. Secondly, because these industries are driven by passion and creativity, it is also no doubt that competition will be present. A response to competition that I would recommend: show up, be prepared, and work hard. You've already evidenced to us that you can do that because you're here today at your graduation. Continue to do so. Your work ethic can be the difference in whether you receive or do not receive that next call. And finally, in a creative environment, an environment that holds someone's dream, but oftentimes requires a crew to materialize that dream, people gravitate toward others, not only looking for a certain skill set, but sometimes just as important, a certain connection. And a connection often begins through mutual respect, authentic dialogue, and a kind spirit. A response that I would recommend to you in creating connections is be kind, take care of each other, collaborate, and share. We are here for you. The partnership and fellowship does not end here. It actually moves into a new chapter with your Los Angeles Film School family, your fellow classmates, and the alumni community at large. And don't forget, your career development representatives are standing by to partner you in your next steps in the pursuit of your career. You are our family, and we are so proud of you. Congratulations. And now, it's time to announce the graduating class.
Good morning, everybody. And congratulations, December 2024 graduating class. My name is Michael Peter Bolas. I am the Program Director of Liberal Arts. I am also Vice President of Education, Kyle Woody's father-in-law, which is a little bit awkward. Nevertheless, I am absolutely thrilled to be with you today to help celebrate your amazing accomplishment. I do know how hard all of you have worked, and I'm bursting with pride for each and every one of you. And I'm equally excited to chart your progress as you enter the next phase of your lives and careers. And remember that this isn't goodbye, this is see you later, because you're always going to have a home at the Los Angeles Film and Recording School, and you'll always have a system of support. I do have to do one thing before we move on. Graz, can you just turn around just for a second and look at the people behind you? I want to take this opportunity to thank the moms and dads and brothers and sisters and uncles and aunties and cousins and friends and colleagues, because you all share in this, because we couldn't do it without your support. Your emotional support, your motivational support, your spiritual support, your financial support. Look at that, Dad. Yeah, that's right. Financial support, that's right. But we are truly, genuinely, and forever grateful to you all. As you move out into the world, you might want to remember the words of the great Arthur Ashe, because some of you might be saying, okay, now what? Now what do I do? Where do I go? What's the first thing I do when I wake up Monday morning? I don't have a trust fund. I don't have connections. Well, Arthur Ashe said, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And that's all anybody can ask of you. You might also remember the words of Thomas Edison, who once said that most people miss opportunity because it wears overalls and looks a lot like hard work. Right? So I'm going to take a wild guess and say that I don't think you want to hear another speech. I think you want to get your hands on your degrees, don't you? So let's not postpone that magic moment for another second. To help me with the conferring of degrees, I'd like to invite back onto the stage Dr. Kyle Woody and program directors Charlie Kinganis, Mac Torluccio, and program managers Ambrose Deek, Heather Blackmore, and Nelson Ocampo. So graduates, if you'd like to take your positions. Ladies and gentlemen, graduating with an Associate of Science in Audio Production, Clifford Jones, summa cum laude. Robert Knierim. Michael Loria. Joseph Luna. Juan Santiago. Lawrence Wilson. Graduating with an Associate of Science in Music Production, Aaron Cook. Isabella Dominguez. Jacob Hodson, cum laude. Landon Hooper. Carmen Randolph. Graduating with an Associate of Science in Film, Spencer Allison, summa cum laude. Alejandro Delgadillo. Parenthesis Gardner. Alexis Johnson. Miranda Smith. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Animation, Son Kit Moak. Cecily Roser, summa cum laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design, Patricia McEachin, summa cum laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Audio Production, Tom Cruise. Cayman McGrew. Jalen Williams. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Music Production, Chris Estevez. Shirley Mendez Peña, summa cum laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Entertainment Business, Alexis Moselli. Chanel Taylor. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Film Production, Joshua Anyasike. Julia Dugan. Jalisa Escobar. Victoria Marsh. George Obangdiro, summa cum laude. Omar Vaez. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Digital Filmmaking, Connie Arenda, magna cum laude. Omar De Leon. Robert Goligoski. Janye Huggins, summa cum laude. Jovan Alexander, summa cum laude. And Logan Taylor, summa cum laude. Graduating class of December 2024, congratulations.
Yes. The energy just picked up. So it's a good time for the intermission. Come back, we'll finish up the last 3 hours. All right, graduates, well, again, it's the season, one more gift, all right? Now, this gift does not bark or meow. I have nieces and nephews, they always ask for a dog. It's a gift of tradition, all right? So, per the tradition of the Los Angeles Film School and Recording School, I ask you to please rise and face your family, friends, and loved ones. As the Vice President of Education, it is my honor to bestow upon you all the rights and privileges of the Los Angeles Film School and Recording School graduate. You may now move the tassel from the right to the left, the side closest to your heart. Congratulations to the graduating class, December 2024. All right, graduates, I'll ask you to please sit. Lots of commandments coming from this podium. sit, stand, sit, yeah. I always try to wait till like the last, flash goes off. All right, for the next step in your journey with our school, I'd like to introduce our Vice President of Career Development, a wonderful colleague, Angelia Shepard, who will move you into the alumni and alumnae community.
Good morning. Today's a good day, right? Graduates, congratulations. You've done it. You've reached this important milestone. Absolutely, I will clap all day for you. Yes. Please know that your career development department is here. We are standing by to assist you as you embark on this next exciting chapter. But first, today I have the pleasure and the honor to welcome each of you into the Los Angeles Film School Alumni Association of over 15,000 graduates. Woohoo! So as you join this professional network, give you a few hints, maybe it's a little bit of advice. Lean on each other. Look left, look right. You never know where your next job is going to come from or the next favor you're going to need. Lean on, lean into each other. Collaborate together. The students that you have studied with will be your first crew, will be your first team, and probably some of you are already working together now. So collaborate together, but most important, never, ever stop creating. Never. My colleagues have expressed to you some nuggets today about some of the difficulties you might face. They've also expressed their commitment and their support, and you will always have that from us. We are so grateful that you chose Los Angeles Film School. We are your family, and we want to stay connected with you. So please, 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 we want to share your successes, but most importantly, we want to give you a shoulder. Sometimes you're going to need that, so please stay in touch with us. The Alumni Association will bring you a lot of different new opportunities and benefits. One of them, today, you heard from a member of our Alumni Association. I want to again thank Mark Lowe, who came out and speak. Let's give him one more applause. Yes. Mark is a shining example of the alumni base that we have here that wants to come back and do come back. He's been on campus a couple of times already. They want to help. That is your professional network. You walk out of this institution with resources. Please don't ever forget that. And Mark has agreed to hang out for a little bit today. So all of you audio graduates, I'm telling you right now as head of career development, connect. There's a resource to be made here, or words of wisdom. And that's our job, to help connect you to the employers, to help connect you to your opportunities. And so we're excited to learn really as to what you guys want to do, and that's our job to help support that. Immediately following our ceremony today, we have a wonderful reception. It'll be in the building next door in the lobby where you all checked in. We've got some refreshments. We've got a couple of photo opportunity set up so that you can take pictures with your loved one. So we hope that you will join us. But also, we've made arrangements to have your alumni cards for you today to pick up. And those alumni cards will be your gateway back to campus, to use our resources, to get into the library when you need to be on campus. So please stop and get your alumni card. And we also have a little thank you gift from the Career Development Department. So I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to speaking to your family. Please, please join us immediately after the ceremony next door. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony today. You're going to exit, thank you. You're going to exit the theater to the right or to the left aisle. Remember, graduates, today is the first day of this next exciting chapter. You've earned it. Have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for coming, everyone.
Not saying I have clarity, but one thing is clear to me. There is more than meets the eye, and it's what makes me come alive. I got visions, I got dreams, undiscovered energy. of earthly things. Thank the heavens for what she brings. I want more of it, I want more of it. Come and give me all of it, I'm sure of it. I want chills, I want the static, want the rush, say I gotta have it. I want more than the average. I want the magic, super soul, you know I'm an addict. Wanna feel the miracles happen, made alive for abracadabra. I want the magic. Hey, hey, give me more of the magic. I want the magic. Hey, hey, give me more of the magic. I want the magic. Little signs are everywhere. Catch the whispers in the air. Thank them for the gifts they bring. Someone's listening. Extra electricity is all up in my history. I used to question everything, but now I'm busy tapping in. I want more of it, I want more of it. Come and give me all of it, I'm sure of it. I want chills, I want the static, want the rush, say I gotta have it. I want more than the average. I want the magic, super soul, you know I'm an addict. Wanna feel the miracles happen, made alive for abracadabra. I want the magic. Hey, hey, give me more of the magic. I want the magic. Hey, hey, give me more of the magic. I want the magic. I want the magic. I want the magic.